Hello, 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 you guys. Welcome back, Pisces gang. Let's see what it is that you need to know. What has brought you to this reading. Now, before I start, fully, well, I mean, the cards already started, but I was just listening to a song, and the message that came up right before I was like, why am I still waiting? Like, I'm supposed to be ready to start the, Pisces video. And it was like, I just had to hear the song say, I am getting ready for my next chess move. And I feel like you're getting prepared for something. Now, clearly, it starts off with something that you have definitely put in a lot of time and a lot of effort into it. And we're going to pull the rest of the cards and see where it goes. So I clearly can't have all the cards in here. So the one at the bottom of the deck is going to be off of camera. And my OCD will not make this be straight. So we have here the Seven of Pentacles in the upright, Six of Wands, Ten of Wands, Two of Pentacles, all upright. And in the reverse, we have here the Emperor card, the Eight of Cups, and at the bottom of the deck in reverse, we have here the Wheel of Fortune. So there was something that you thought was your destiny. There was something that you thought was supposed to be something you had, or like it was maybe a thought pattern, maybe it was some sort of, I just keep hearing idea. You thought you were going to have success in a situation, you put in time and effort, but it wasn't really truly making you happy. It wasn't really fulfilling your cup. You're having a debate of between, should I let this thing go? Should I not? I feel like there is a little bit of this dance, and I do feel like it's almost like there's a little bit of some stubborn energy of not wanting to release it. Now, no tea, no shades, boo. Okay, when you put a lot of time and effort into something, it is hard to let it go. You're emotionally attached to it, but this thing is not serving you anymore. You're depleted, you're tired, you're exhausted, you're not happy. It's like it used to fulfill you before, but it's not fulfilling you anymore. What else does Pisces need to know? So there's gonna be some time, some rest ahead where you're gonna be probably searching for some answers, getting some clarity of how to fulfill your heart. We have here the Four of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, all in the upright. In the reverse, we have the Fool card, the Hermit card, and the Five of Pentacles. And the bottom of the deck, we have here the Three of Cups. You're looking to go towards what really makes you happy, what you can actually celebrate with. The things that used to work before isn't working anymore. And it might be a sense of there's a sense of feeling like, left out in the cold, worrying about spilled milk. There's a sense of wanting to come out of this solitude, out of this being alone kind of energy. Out of all the cards, except for the two on the bottom of the deck, it's pretty much someone that's kind of by themselves. um I feel like maybe you've been a single person and you've always done things on your own, and you were fine in your independence, and you don't want to be in that anymore. You want to come out of that. You're sad about something, there's something that didn't work out, and you're kind of heartbroken about it. But I feel like you have all the answers and all the clarity you need in order to take this leap of faith, in order to actually go on to this journey. But for whatever reason, you're you're stuck from doing that. What is the advice that's going to help Pisces? That was quick. Opportunities will soon knock on your door. Debt will be wiped clean, and your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. What else is going to help Pisces through this? So, I mean, we don't got to worry about money. That's that's a good thing, but I feel like there's more to this story. What else is going to help Pisces? So we have here what feels like half of the deck. In your journey, there will be times when you feel lost, confused, lonely, and angry. These are the times to transition. You won't feel those emotions forever. You are transitioning to a better, stronger version of yourself. Shed away those unneeded layers and keep growing. Yeah, there's a sense of feeling like what worked in the past isn't going to work anymore for you. It's not fulfilling you the way that it used to, you know? Next card we have here is release old doubts and fears. You are currently undergoing changes that are necessary for your highest good. They are changes that have been long awaited. Leave the past where it belongs, in the past. Trust that everything will fall into place for you in divine timing. You're Now when you have to shed a person that you have been for so many years, it is exhausting. It is tiring. It is not an easy task. It's like basically going through the dark night of the soul because you have to really like pretty much go through a death period of ending that type of person, of how you think, how you operate, how you really go. So this is something where I want to say be kind to yourself as much as you can throughout this process. The next card we have here is prioritize self healing. Prioritize self healing right now. Put your needs above others for once. It's time to focus on you. Self healing takes time and a lot of self love. Remember, open wounds don't heal into scars overnight. Take the time you need in order to feel happier and healthier within yourself. There is no rush. I don't read ahead for the cards, so I was just chuckling because I'm like, I literally was just talking about, giving yourself that, that pretty much that hug you would if you were to, be helping a friend out through something they're going through. We have here, don't be afraid to say, I love you or thank you to those who deserve to hear it. Don't be scared of embarrassing yourself or appearing soppy. You will never regret a heartfelt I love you or a message of appreciation. You will only ever regret not saying it. Yes. I mean, there's that, I don't know if you've probably heard of it, but there's a motivational video that kind of talks about this story quite often where, about being on your deathbed. And it's like when you're on your deathbed, you think about all the things that you could have done that you didn't do, right? So I mean, live in that moment. If there's someone out there that needs a thank you, say it. You don't know, no one's the next time you're going to be able to say that. Same thing with I love you. First off, who doesn't like hearing I love you? Okay? Like, come on. And to that, as well as, once again, you never know when it's going to be that last time that you see that person, be around that person, or even have the opportunity to say it to that person. So I really do feel like there's something that you want to kind of speak up about. I feel like you're changing in all kind of aspects because I feel like there's love, career, self. So it's kind of like an overall, your life is going to be shifting into something new. The more that you surrender and let go of the old version of who you feel you've been, the easier it's going to be for you to transition. I know personally when I've changed stuff, it's that story. Once I changed the story that I was telling myself, it got so much easier to do what I had to do, like, say example, it was like a story of saying, hey, I'm not the type of person that works out, change that story. If you do want to be a person that works out, be like, you know what, I'm a person that likes to stay fit. I'm a person that may not work out all the time, but I'm making efforts to start doing it, or making an effort to be more consistent. Like, change the story of what you're saying. um One last story. This reminds me of this video I saw with Tony Robbins, and he was talking to, I don't know who the person was, but he was talking to someone in some sort of interview, and the guy was talking about how he stopped smoking and how it's been, I don't know, X amount of years or X amount of days or something like that he hasn't smoked. And Tony was like, "Why are you keeping count?" And the guy like just got like stumped, and it was just a matter of, are you keeping score to see how long you can make it now before you start again. It's like, instead of you being like, I don't smoke, you know, instead of being like, oh, I don't smoke anymore. It's just about changing the dialogue, changing the mindset. I just saw 10:10 on the clock. I don't know if I'm butchering the story, but the point I'm trying to get across is about changing the identity, the belief that you believe yourself. So whatever this thing is that you're trying to shift into, start putting in different stories, different vocabulary to help you transition better to this. Even if it's in the moments where you don't believe it, eventually, naturally, your subconscious and your body and everything is going to start shifting and start changing, and it will start being your reality eventually. Until next time, booze.